And we are live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Happy Hour Live. Oh, fighting some problems. We're having a little bit of problems here, but there's a UFO over my shoulder. That shoulder right there. We're right in front of the Little Alien in Rachel, Nevada, about 25 miles outside of Area 51. Area 51 is kind of over that way. We had planned on letting you watch the skies behind us as we had our live tonight over Area 51, but unfortunately we have a wind coming through. It has been so I had to turn the coach today. About an hour ago I turned the coach just so that we could have the coach as a wind block.
We have a 40
foot.
You
can see it right there. We have a 40
foot wind block.
So but I see kind of a UFO, right? Wait a minute. Is that just camera? What is that right there? That could be something.
It's a UFO until proven otherwise.
Is that, yeah?
According to Dave's rules.
It is. It is a UFO until proven otherwise. Because it's unidentified. And whatever that is over right there, if you guys can see.
It's a reflection.
You think? All right, proven otherwise. Where is the sunset? Jim Bertrand says. Look, he's calling it out. He's calling us out. They changed the time on us, Jim, and I had to change the time for you guys. And unfortunately, we're running out of sunlight really early here. So
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we had a gorgeous sunset over that way and would have loved to have been able to show you. That was about 4:00 today. So that really wouldn't have worked for you guys out there. But we're right there with you, Jim. I want the sunsets too. Thank you very much.
Yeah, quartzite.
Yeah.
Where we get them.
Yeah. Oh, but welcome to Happy Hour. All right, Miss Pearl is in the house. I see her on the comment board there. Who got first in the house here? It was oh my gosh, I have to go way back. You guys, but Expired Up was first in the house. Yes,
you'll get there.
Yeah, no, glad to have you in the house. Karen's new journey. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Yeah, glad that you could be here. WCRV Adventures. Of course, Miss Pearl, and that is Next Exit. If you didn't know out there, guys, they are back down in Yuma where it's probably warmer.
Yeah, a lot warmer in here.
Yeah, it's a little chilly. If you can see, I'm wearing a heavy jacket tonight. It's not cold, so I can't complain too much. It's not like in the 30s, but it is cold enough that you want a jacket on.
Yeah. And the wind makes it feel colder.
Yeah, but the days have been warming up 70, 72, 74 degrees. They haven't been too bad. We've been here at the Little Alien for a few days. In fact, went over there and had breakfast. Was that yesterday morning? I think it was.
Had breakfast today. I talked to him.
Yeah.
Went over for lunch, had an alien burger.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah. So nice folks over there. Always love coming and staying here, but where it is, it's just not the right location. I like to watch the stars. I like to watch the skies. And unfortunately, where our boondocking location is just a smidge closer to the base, and you take out is not a guarantee. No, I'm connected just like we. I can't connect to it. I've tried adding you. Oh my God, a voice. It's the Cosmic Mermaid. We hear you.
Dave.
Can you guys hear? We cannot get a video feed out, guys. We can hear Dave, Miss Pearl says. We can hear you. Yeah.
That's because he talks a lot.
I guess they're just trying to silence me.
This is the most interesting live ever.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had this happen, guys. We cannot get a video feed out. I have 3 different internet connections that we can try, and I have not.
Two better ones, yeah.
Yeah, and I have not been able to get a video feed out. And we even tried to sign Miss Karen on, and she is also in the room, but we
can't do it.
We can't. Oh my gosh. Wait, we've got one. What?
Something's working.
Something is.
We'll remove that one, yeah.
No, that's the one that we've got. Oh, this is so bizarre. Look at that. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't know how we're doing this, but
it might disappear at any moment.
It might disappear.
Bye, guys.
We are glad to be back.
I have no idea.
I have no idea, guys. I'm telling you, every time we come here, there is strange things that come. Wait, I need something.
Internet.
I don't have my tinfoil hat, but they can't. They can't get me. It's reflective, so
whatever.
If they're trying to come through the eyes, you're not coming up, so I don't know what to do with you there.
Well,
your camera is on.
It is, yeah. It was working.
Yeah, so. My gosh.
It's the weirdest connection ever.
It is so strange. So we are back. They are back. We're back.
It might only be a minute.
Right there. Most bizarre live ever. We've never had this kind of problem before. And I had time to go and actually refresh my adult beverage.
Well, they asked in the beginning, I think it was Jim Bertrand, what in your coffee?
Yeah, no.
It could be anything.
Now I'm
it's a Canadian coffee, isn't it?
It is a Canadian coffee.
There you go.
So there you go. Oh my gosh. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to us. You guys hung in there. Bizarre. Every time we come out here, there's something weird, strange. We've never had this come up before. I can't explain why. But
we tested the signal over and over today.
Oh yeah, multiple
times.
And
the signal is amazing.
Yeah.
It's been super fast. And I'm connected to one of them myself.
Yeah.
And it won't do the video, even though I had a super fast connection.
Right.
How do you explain that?
There is no explaining. It's
He's connected to a different one over there.
Government. They don't want it getting out. Or aliens, one or the other. I don't understand. Oh my gosh.
No, really, Dave had to go get his probe done. Now he's back.
I did. Yeah, it wasn't pleasant, guys. We won't go into all the details, but
newer and unusual aircraft.
Yeah, have we we saw a couple of something happen in the distance. Was that last night or was that the night before last?
I think that was the night before.
Okay. And otherwise, it's been really quiet yesterday and today. There hasn't been.
It's the weekend.
Yeah, it's the weekend. So.
Yeah, not much happens.
Not that aliens have weekends. I mean.
No, but the military does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Cosmic Mermaid and Starman. Yep. I'll agree with that.
I'm thinking military. They're thinking aliens.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
They
So
said none for you.
yeah, no.
The base does it.
Yeah, it is. So the fiber optic cable that comes into this region actually was put in by the military, and they get to control it however they wish to control it. And everybody here just kind of knows when the internet drops off, something's going on.
Yeah, they're up to something.
They're up to something.
Yeah, but they're so used to it. They're like, eh.
Tonight, I don't see anything. I don't see anything in the background, so I don't have any explanation for it. I don't know. Look at the dedicated audience. Everyone
Thanks,
is
guys.
still. Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you.
You know we appreciate
RV Living Life. They're getting ready to cross the border. They're going
to get in line.
They are getting in line right after the live. They're going to be sitting in line, and hopefully it's less than the line at Disneyland.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Good luck, you guys, and keep in touch with us on the way back. Gary's been writing back and forth, and so we wish you a safe journey down. From safe what travels. I understand, I believe all the passes are clear right now. So get down here, get out of that, out of the north, because that's where it's at. If there's going to be snow, but they're coming down I-5. I recommend I-5. That is a major corridor, and so they do a good job of keeping that clear and making sure that commerce travels through there. So they need to make sure that our Canadian friends can get down.
Get down all the way down here.
Just past Shasta. Once you make it to Shasta, after Shasta, you're in the clear. You're good to go.
Shasta's a high point. Yeah.
Yeah. You actually you cross into the warm zone. And
6 hours, we go.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Stop cussing, Dave. You said the S word. Did I say the S word? Oh my gosh. This is a family show. It's
usually me.
It is. I'm usually. Oh my gosh. Jennifer LaFord. Nope. There is snow on the passes. Be careful. Ooh, that's not
she's
good.
She's up there, so she would know.
Yeah, no. Oh my gosh. So we rolled in here a couple days ago. We've been chilling out. It actually and really chilling out. It's been cold up here. Last night wasn't though.
Well, the days have been warm in the 70s, but at night it drops a little bit and it gets a little chilly. And then this is a wide open area, so you almost always get wind.
Yeah. So and the first couple nights that we were here, it was in the 30s. Last night, actually, I didn't have the greatest sleep night. You ever wake up at 2:00 in the morning and it's like I'm wide awake?
No.
You don't do that?
No.
I do.
I wake up. I'll wake up at midnight. I'll wake up at 3. 3 is usually. I'll wake up 6.
Yeah.
But I always have the ability to go back to sleep.
You're lucky.
Roll over a couple times. I'll think about a few things, and pretty soon I go back to sleep.
I woke up at 2:30. I don't know if it's 2:30 or 3:30. I guess the time changed last night, so I got really confused because I woke up and the clock said.
What time is it?
The clock said 2:30. And I guess that was 3:30. But yeah, no, I spent
depends on what clock you look at.
I had a couple cups of coffee. I ate some breakfast, and at 4:30 I was feeling sleepy, so I went back to bed. I was out.
Well, there you go. As long as you can go back to sleep, it doesn't matter what time you wake up.
I tell you, I have the strangest sleep patterns sometimes. I don't get it.
He usually only sleeps about 5 hours.
Yeah, I do.
I can't survive on that. I'm an 8 to 10. So
no, if I go to sleep at 9:00, I'm going to be up at 3:30, almost like clockwork. Don't ask me why. Wake up, I'm staring at the ceiling.
Some people need less sleep.
Yep. So
we really work hard. Our brain is just
no.
going all day. We need more recoup time.
Is that what it is?
Unlike you.
I was going to say, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Perfect example.
This is I'm the poster child of non-occupied.
Payback, guys. Remember when I said he was picking on me? Payback.
I normally don't have things weighing on my mind, so I don't, if I can sleep, when I wake up, I stare at the ceiling and go, it's time to get up. It doesn't matter what time it is.
Yeah, you take like 2 seconds to fall asleep.
I'm good at that. I'm good at that.
Thanks,
oh my gosh. Well, can we get the fantasy football taken care of before we get rudely get interrupted by aliens again? And I am not looking forward to another probing. So let's go over to the NFL. So if you're following the NFL fantasy football, we have our Endeavor League, first year out, and we give the top 5 of the week. And so I'm gonna give the top 5. Start that out with number 5.
Wait, actually, you have a good point.
What's that?
People who drink how many 15 to 20 cups of coffee a day usually don't sleep much.
Oh no, but I fall asleep like right now.
He can have a cup of coffee in his hand
and I'll be
fall asleep.
Yeah, I do. It's a true story. She has seen it many times.
Anyways, go ahead.
Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I'm going to start off at number 1. Should we? Here's people just aren't expecting this, so I'll put it up there. Smoke Eaters, 6 wins, 2 losses. Right at the top. They have been, that's Howard, right?
That's Howard.
Yeah. And Howard has been at the top of, except for like 1 or 2 weeks, has been just waxing everybody. Yeah. Yep. So we normally go from number 5 to number 1. I'm going to start it off with number 1. Sure. Yeah. So change it up a little bit. Congratulations out there, Howard, by the way. I don't want to take that away from you. Absolutely. Where is number 2? Are you
missing number 2?
I'm missing number 2. Well, yeah, I put it up there, but apparently the aliens abducted that as well.
Oh, of course.
I think I am number 2.
Of course.
Bat Dave.
Not for long.
I'm Bat Dave, damn it. Wait.
I have new footage of Bat Dave. Tomorrow I'm going to dedicate it to putting out a video about Bat Dave.
No, please don't.
Just you wait.
Number 3, we'll go on to Starstruck. 5 wins, 3 losses. Oh my gosh, they're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So number 4. That's David and the Ninette.
Yep.
Kenzie's Pansies. Yeah. Tigner Adventures. They're 5 wins, 3 losses.
And it's all gonna shuffle again next week.
It's all gonna shuffle again next week. I am losing this week, guys. I am, and Don can tell you. Pay attention to what Don says out there, because he seems to be predicting this pretty good.
He's got a close game.
I'm getting waxed this week. I am not having a good game. I'm hoping that I can pull off a win here.
All I know is Howard mentioned that Cindy is in the locker room with her team, giving them a pep talk, trying to get them to kick their stuff in gear.
How's that going?
I don't think she's happy with her game.
Oh gosh. Number 5, Cowboy Biker Adventures. That's Dawn out there. Yeah, Dawn has been in the top 5 just about the whole time. So I don't remember who was number 6. You hit number 6 last 2 weeks ago, I think. Are you still?
No, I'm at number 6.
You're at number 6 this week.
Yeah.
Okay, our top 6, and we may need to start including 6, because our top 6 will go on to the playoffs.
The playoffs, yeah.
Yeah.
I finally got up high enough to hit the playoffs.
Yeah. So those of us that are playing, we can hit the little playoff. If playoffs were to happen right now, I get a bye. I don't have to play.
Whatever.
I don't have to play the first week of playoffs.
The top 1 and 2 in the league get to sit on their behinds while the other 4 of us play against each other.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
then whoever wins out of the 4 of us plays the 1 and 2.
Right. Well, try to catch up.
Whatever. I'm right there. I'm coming up the ladder.
Okay.
I'm coming up the ladder. Right. Look out.
But yeah, we've been having a lot of fun with that. I've been noticing a lot of trades and stuff going on. Everybody is kind of playing with their players and trying to get. Boy, did I have some scrambling this week. I literally this morning I am switching around
you
people.
Went, what?
I have 2 leagues. I'm on.
He was in a panic. What happened?
Yeah. Why do I have 2 Yeah. No. Yeah, I went into a little bit of a panic this morning.
Some major switching.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, you got it covered.
Yeah. So, what week is the playoffs? That is week 16.
16, 17, and 18.
16, 17, and 18. Yeah. So we'll keep you informed of who's up. I think the people after 6, they get consolation.
Yep, they play against each other.
Yeah, they play against each other. Mm-hmm. So the top 6 will decide through the playoffs what ranking they get, and ultimately to the end, I just need to beat Howard, and nobody can seem to do it. Smoke eaters out there just kicking everybody's. Yeah, so it's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Oh shit! There you go, Miss Karen, number 6 of the week. We'll be moving up next week. So, oh my gosh! All right. What did we do this week? Did you get anything accomplished?
Howard is losing this week. Well, last time I looked, he was, but you never know until everything plays out.
Yeah, that is true.
He may or may not be knocked out of first place.
Yeah, no, I don't know. We will have to wait and see. Howard's been up at the top the whole entire week, or the whole entire season. Yeah, so
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
This week, well, besides moving over here, we did a really fun couple days of hitting the ghost towns along the path.
We did finally hit up Candelaria and Belleville. And those are just kind of north of here, below Hawthorne. Little known mining towns, but kind of some cool old buildings and things to see around there.
Really cool.
Yeah, that was. I have seen them on the list, and when we're sitting in an area and trying to see what there is to explore around there, we're out geocaching.
Yep.
The other one is we're looking for what's around us, and I've always known that Candelaria.
You've talked about it a number of years, dropping in there as we fly by.
Yeah, and that's all we did. We found a boondocking location. We stopped close by, and then we hopped in the truck and we drove on up there. It is really fascinating to see these towns that, that maybe they brought out $6-7 million worth of silver or gold, but this was back in the 1800s. I think both of them closed, shut down, were abandoned before 1900.
1900, yeah.
And there's not much left, but you can still see some of the buildings, including, what was the coolest one? I know what in my mind. What was the coolest one for you?
The one with the safe, the bank.
Yeah, found a rubble. There was still doors standing up, but the rubble from the walls had all fallen in. and the bank safe. We weren't
was
sure.
still laying there. A bank safe.
A bank safe. Now the front door was gone, obviously,
somebody
long
took the
since
door.
somebody took the door. So it was just the safe, and yes, I checked. It was empty. So
Of course, we both did. But it's cool to
well,
see
you
that.
kind of hope they take the door and they leave what's inside, wouldn't that be?
Yeah.
It's probably not going to happen.
I'd be happy just to run the metal detectors and find some coinage from back then.
We talked about it.
Yeah.
Talked about it. And there are boondocking locations up there by Candelaria. And yeah, you could walk it. They had a whole little town site. You can see where everybody lived on the hill.
Mm-hmm.
And wouldn't that be fun to go? I don't know if it's illegal, guys. We didn't do it, but it might be illegal to actually go there and dig. And
the metal detecting.
A lot
of places they don't let you do that.
Yeah, a lot of those places are historical now, and they won't let you go in there and metal detect. But I just want to find a coin with a date on it, you know.
That would be really cool.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
But it was cool getting up there. It was cool hanging out with you. We got to find a couple of geocaches while we were up there. I think Candelaria had 2, and we found both of those. I got to go into a mine.
You're gonna tell the secret. Thus the Bat Dave.
Yeah. Did you get that on film?
Are you kidding?
So I started off into this old mine.
I'm not going in there.
Yeah,
no,
somebody else
it's
was
creepy.
playing it. It was pretty cool though. I went in.
Okay, it's claustrophobic.
Yeah. But I wasn't prepared. I didn't have flashlights or anything. And it's not safe, guys, to go into these mines. It really isn't. But not for Bat Dave.
He's special.
Not for Bat Dave.
It's like his home.
Right?
Bat caves. Yeah.
Bat Dave went into the Bat Cave.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go very far, though.
No, you can't without flashlights.
Not without flashlights and all that. I did film it, and I came out, and it just occurred to me when I came out, I'm Bat Dave.
I went, oh no, I just filmed Bat Dave coming out of the Bat Cave. Oh my gosh, look at this. I have it on video.
So do I think. Oh, but that was a lot of fun going up there. We stopped in Hawthorne briefly. We stopped for one night. Stayed at the El Capitan.
El Capitan.
Yeah.
Casino.
They have a big parking area back there. Didn't go in, didn't really film around there.
You guys are really funny. I want a refund after seeing your costume.
If you donated to the Bat Dave, I have something in plan for that. We're gonna make that happen. Where were we at? We were in Urington.
It's such a small town.
Do you know how hard it is to get a Batman costume in Urington, Nevada? So the best I could hope for was a Spider-Man.
That's all there
and
was.
It was really not a very good Spider-Man. So I can understand the sentiment. But no, I have plans for Bat Dave. We're gonna carry that on. We're gonna do that.
Too funny.
Oh
my gosh.
But no, we if you go into Hawthorne, California now, they have a museum there.
Oh, great place.
Yes. Yeah, it is all military stuff. And the sad thing is in this museum, I'm walking around there, and when I was in the 80s, this was the stuff I was using. Yeah, I walked around. It's like, I know what that is. I know what that is. I know what that is. Oh, you know what they use this for?
It was a cool museum.
It is a very cool museum. You can't miss it if you go into Hawthorne, California. Definitely go and see it. I think we did a video on that one.
Yes.
Yeah. So a lot of fun going in there. I didn't go in there this trip, but highly recommend it. So and I think it's about the only thing to actually see in Hawthorne, other than Walker Lake.
Walker Lake is cool.
Yeah.
Pretty. It's very pretty.
There's some UFO stories about Walker Lake too. There's some UFO internet lore that there's a UFO base under Walker Lake. I've been to Walker Lake. I don't see how it's possible.
It doesn't seem deep enough.
First of all, it's surrounded by public lands, so anything coming in or out of there is going to be filmed. I don't see how that would be possible, but that's what they say. I think it's more possible that you will see a UFO right
there. Much more possible.
Right there. That one. See them?
That's a reflection.
Yeah. Is that a reflection?
Yeah.
Well, until proven otherwise. But we also had a water problem. And we got into I can't remember, it was Candelaria. We parked and went up there, came back down. And I did do a video on this, guys. If you've ever dealt with SureFlow pumps, ever had the problem of your SureFlow pump giving out, I went ahead and fixed the pump. I did a video on it, and we just replaced the pressure switch. So if you don't know about those pressure switches, they're probably the weakest link on a SureFlow pump.
Yep.
And I actually carry extra switches
because it's happened before.
And it's about $15 or less for the switch on Amazon to have one in stock on hand, just in case your pump goes out. Those switches only last about a year, maybe a year and a half. Yeah. And I can't imagine spending $1.25, $125 just about for a SureFlow pump.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely be kicking that video out. I'll show you how to replace that switch. If you don't already have one, go look up the model number on your water pump and just order one.
Have it on hand.
Have it on hand. Keep that,
It's so much cheaper.
It absolutely is. Absolutely is. And 9 times out of 10, that's what it is. So I still have, this is the same original water pump that I've had in the coach since I bought it. And I think I have replaced the switch maybe 3 or 4 times.
I think 3.
Yeah. So we'll kick that video out just so that you have it and you know that you don't have to replace the water. SureFlow must sell a lot of water pumps.
Oh.
Is all I can guess.
Well, yeah.
So
because that's the quick go-to is if it fails, you just go get another one. So
yeah. But anybody that's worked on them, they're really easy to work on, really easy to replace this switch. It was 3 screws. Really, it took longer to take the pump out so I could get at the switch, get the switch swapped over, reinstall it back in, and had water going again. So, if you don't already know about that, I'll be kicking that video out before too long. So, I have a spare, Gary. I have a spare SureFlow pump in the basement. That's okay. You can have a spare, but just know, look up that part number and just go ahead and order an extra switch, and you'll thank me later. You will thank me later. The pumps last a long time. Those switches, for some reason, they go out. I think it's SureFlow's plan to help encourage you to buy new pumps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they win.
Yeah. But so, yeah, even if you have a spare pump, or you can just pull the switch off, So I wonder if I should. What do you guys think? Should I? I didn't really show that much on how to test the switch. I did a little bit, didn't I?
Well, you tested the pump to see if it was a switch was a problem versus the pump the problem.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, you didn't show the switch itself.
Didn't show the switch itself, so
I may,
yeah, I could still film that so you can test your switch and know whether it's the switch or not. But it's just trust me. If you've got a spare pump, you already know which pump you've got in there. You do need to order the specific switch for the specific model, so you make sure, because some of them have 4 screws in them. Some of them are actually
change things.
Yeah. Some of them are actually different switches. So definitely you want to make sure that you get the right switch if you're going to have an extra one sitting around. So, but got that gun. I don't think I worked on anything else on the coach. Did I?
No.
No. Oh, I did.
What?
How many hours do you get out of a gallon of fuel? We did film that. I still haven't. I got to put that video together, and I haven't wrapped that video up yet. So I'm going to have to film that, but we'll make that happen. I think that's it. How is everybody else doing out there? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Our internet signal, the aliens have not invaded again, so they're letting us get this video feed out. But hopefully you guys are doing well out there. It's gotten a little chilly up north, so I'm kind of glad that we've gotten down here. We are going to be hanging out here for a little while. Depending on weather, depending on how warm it is, we'll decide how long that we're going to stay out here. But where we boondock, we do not have signal. We're not even able to get
nothing out there.
AM radio. I can get a little bit of AM radio.
It's not even.
If I turn on the stereo to AM, I can get a couple of stations. And yeah, that's my news for probably what's going to be the next week or so. But if you write to us, if you don't hear from us, if you're trying to get a hold of us, that's where we're at. We're being abducted by aliens, and we're kind of cut off. Now we do try to get, when we are cut off, where we boondock is about 15 miles away from Alamo. Sometimes we can go into Alamo and get an internet signal.
Yeah, we usually try to, after 3 days of no signal, we try to buzz in just to check everything. So
if we are still out there next Sunday for the live, we try to roll into Alamo. We try to get an internet signal. We are hit and miss on that one.
Yeah.
So I try to put out some notice, but if you don't see us next Sunday, that just means I could not get an internet signal.
Yeah, like we almost did tonight. That was crazy.
I don't understand it. I've never seen anything like it, but that's kind of what happens out here. So,
well, Little Alien is a 4G, and it wasn't working very well tonight.
No, it was not.
No,
it was not. So, but that's what happened to us next week. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So we're going to go out there and hang. I saw Steve Medlin tonight.
Yeah, he was here.
Yeah. Steve Medlin owns the Medlin Ranch. He is the owner of the Black Mailbox.
Yeah.
Which I still want to ask him if he did stop and talk to us. It wasn't the last time we were out.
No,
it was the time before that, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
He just randomly pulled in where we were boondocking and came in and said hi. I want to ask him, who has the Black Mailbox?
The original one?
The original one. The original one is not out there anymore. Right. And I don't know if somebody stole it or what happened with the original Black Mailbox. That would be an interesting question. I wonder if he's got it in his barn or something like that.
Probably.
But very interesting guy. Got to talk to him. Sounds like he has sold his ranch.
He did.
Yeah. So Steve Medlin owns the ranch right next to Area 51. In fact, some of his land that he grazes his cattle on, about 2,000 acres, is within the boundaries of Area 51. Yes. They actually give him a radio, a two-way radio, when he has to send cowboys or his wranglers up to gather the cattle. And he has to call out on the radio and see if it's okay to send wranglers up to go and gather cattle up. Very interesting guy, and it was a pleasure meeting him, and his wife stopped by.
Yes.
Yeah. So I saw him tonight, as a matter of fact. He came by over here to the Little Alien, and
which he often does.
Yeah, he hangs out. You were saying he comes here and hangs out. So there are also pilots here.
Yes.
That come and hang out at the Little Alien. The pilots from Area 51, I presume.
Yeah.
So lots of pictures inside. They do have a filming restriction. You can't go inside and film.
No, they don't like that.
No. So any filming that we do has to be outside. But lots of pictures inside of different pilots who have signed off on different planes that have been released and are no longer secret, but they've signed their photos. And yeah, it's very cool, very interesting place. So I love being here.
Oh yeah, it's really, really interesting.
Oh.
Everybody's saying goodnight.
Everybody's saying goodnight because that's what time it is. It's going to wrap this one up.
Gary and Carol are starting the engine, and they're ready to roll.
We got a space saved for you right here near Area 51. All you have to do is send me an email, and I'll let you know. Come up and join us. I think they're going over to San Francisco, though.
Yeah.
I
got lots of things to do. Yeah.
I just can't go into California. So no, I'll stay out here where it's safe.
Yeah.
Well, if all I have to worry about is these aliens, I can stay out in California. Oh, it's getting deep now.
Yeah.
Miss Carol, thanks for Miss Pearl. Thanks for being here. She says it right there. Safe travels, everybody. There's another one. Expired up. He was first in the house. We'll give him last in the house. Glad that you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. And it was very doubtful. Very doubtful. So, no, glad that you guys could come. We will see you next week. Hopefully, cross your fingers.
Yeah. And
we will see you all safe and sound next week. I may be probed again.
I think he likes it.
No. Take care, everybody. Live life full time. We'll see you guys next week. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
They're going to come get you.
They are going to come get me.